I will now call on the class valedictorian, Mr. Sheldon Henry. Mr. Henry. Mr. Henry is a Bachelor of Science in Accounting with a minor in Political Science. Mr. Henry won first-class honors, and he will deliver the valedictory address. Mr. Henry.
Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellors and Principals, officers of the University, members of the Cabinet, Custos of St. Andrew, members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the academic staff, distinguished alumni, parents and friends, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed graduates, good morning. We all are not fond of dull and dreary speeches, but our lecturers will have to endure this one. Mr. Michael Williams cannot stop me during this presentation like he has done before. And yes, he has stopped you, and you as well. It is an honor to deliver this farewell message on behalf of the graduating class of 2016. Graduating class of 2016, are you happy that you have read for your degree and are graduating today? And rest assured, we're not the only ones who are glad that this day has arrived. Lecturers, parents, friends, caregivers, how do you feel? Yes, we are all happy and proud. It has been a journey, and oh, what a journey. But it was not a journey we had to walk alone. As a family, we have mourned together, complained and fussed together, and we also had lots of fun together. But before we go our separate ways, let's take a look back at the journey we shared together. Over the years, we have lost many members of our family. O'Shane Reed, Shanice Simmons, Danielle Hansen, Mikhail Campbell, among others. We have found the strength to move on, but we will never forget them. They were, they are, and will forever be members of our family. Do you remember when the GPA grading scheme was revised in 2014-2015 academic year? Getting 40% was now a failing mark. And having worked tirelessly to attain this 70%, we would no longer be awarded an A. 70% became B+. But we stepped up to the challenge as a family. And this was not easy, especially when some of us thought our lecturers were just hard to please. Do not give me any high school book definition. Wikipedia is not a source for credible information. Borrowing people's knowledge without acknowledging them is highway robbery. Tutorial begins at 5 past the hour, not 15 minutes before it ends. You are marked absent. Am I the one with the degree or you? But as a family, despite our different roads, perspectives, and regional differences, we did what we had to do. Facing, fighting, and overcoming the challenges was the blood that united us. We all know what it was like having to wake up early to attend lectures and tutorials, stay up late at nights to complete assignments, having to forego integration Thursdays in order to read for our degrees. This was a tough choice. Graduating class of 2016, we are champions. Having mounted those hurdles, we had to treat ourselves along the way. And this we did. Sikolites, do you remember Christina Brooks, who could not cook when she came on hall? Or was it Ronique from Rex? Do you remember jumping up and down on the big truck with you-know-who? Or what about this one? There's going to be a ceremony. Gentlemen, get your suit ready. And ladies, your best dress. Yes, Mr. Roof. You are going to decide if this ceremony is a wedding or a funeral. Weren't those some good times together? These remarks by our lecturers no longer apply to us graduating class of 2016 because we are now new and improved. We are now refined, remade, and better role models for society. We are now fresh sources of inspiration. How did this happen? Our lecturers, our parents, the grandmother, that friend, they were not hard on us. They were instilling in us the values and the level of dedication and commitment needed to achieve success. The discipline and ethics that we have learned on this campus for the past few years will continue to be a part of our daily lives. So, lecturers, we're not mad anymore. We are glad that you saw in us our potentials and you upheld the morals, principles, and standards of this noble institution that is today accepting us as true pelicans. Today we are graduating as a family, a strong signal that despite our differences, despite the odds, despite the obstacles, together we could achieve success. Despite our differences as Jamaicans, Caribbean nationals, world citizens, together we can achieve a better Jamaica, a better Caribbean, and a better world. Graduating class of 2016, we know that nothing in life is free. Our scholarships were not free. Our student loans were not free. Did I say student loan? Please remember to repay your student loans. We do not want our lecturers to pick up the newspaper and see any of our faces. That won't happen to you, right? Right. The subsidies provided by our governments were not free. And it is now our responsibility to make good of ourselves. And oh yes, our country, the Caribbean, and the world. To the Guild of Students, we loved UWI Carnival. And Integration Thursdays turn up. But more importantly, the bus service was good. Wasn't it, Sashana? And the financial bursaries were well needed and much appreciated. This graduating class is saying, respect you. To the auxiliary staff who kept our lecture and tutorial rooms clean and fresh, we salute you. To the snack shop operators who had our favorite snacks and who often gave us credit. All right then, bring the money tomorrow, here. We will be forever grateful. And to the many other members of the UWI family, we're not only saying a big thank you, but we're going to show you our heartfelt gratitude. Because another thing that we have learned on this campus is that actions speak louder than words. The journey was not easy. And for many of us who are believers, we thank God for being there with us every step of the way. We have faced our fears, we have conquered them, and now we are ready to do our part in making Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis, the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, Jamaica, our Caribbean islands within the region, and the world at large, better places, as we will return as researchers, lecturers, active alumni members, graduate students, and individuals with strong leadership qualities. This leg of the journey is now complete, but we must remain on track, for there are more miles to go before we sleep. We must not give up. We must not settle for mediocrity. We must not fall along the way. This journey that some call the race of life continues, and to whom much is given, much is expected. Let us not drop the baton, because together we can achieve greatness. Together, as a family, we have achieved much success. Thank you from all of us.